Hello friends, welcome to level 3 of Tele Executive module. So let's begin. Friends, tell me which is the most enjoyable moment where you were learning accounts in college. So it's the moment when your asset balance and liability balance in the balance sheet gets tallied, right? They both are similar. And that's the moment which you enjoy, right? But unfortunately in Tally you cannot enjoy that moment because in Tally balance sheet automatically gets tallied. How it happens, like, remember, whenever you create a ledger, you select the grouping, whether it's an asset, liability, revenue or expense, and whenever you are booking an entry and you select the ledger, the balance that you put for a particular ledger is tallied back to the balance sheet or profit and loss account. For example, if the ledger is mapped to asset, then the balance will automatically go to balance sheet asset side. And that's how automatically in Tally the balance sheet is tallied always. And here you can find it. So within the report section, here you can see the balance sheet. So I will just open the balance sheet, and below you can see that the liability balance on the left hand side and the assets balance on the right hand side is matching, like 1,13,500. Now similarly there is one another report which is profit and loss statement. So here you can see profit and loss account, and one thing again, this is also tallied. So you can see the expense side and the revenue side both have balances 1,14,500, but the difference of them is the net profit, which is 14,000, and this balance goes to balance sheet. And this is how, and this also happens automatically, and this is how the balance sheet is always tallied. There are some other important reports as well. For example, you can go to this option, display more reports, and here you will find trial balance, day book, cash flow, fund flow, accounts book, statement of account, and also TDS reports. And one important report here is trial balance, so which is very useful. So here you can see now the balances are grouped based on the groupings, and if you want to see ledger wise balances, you have to press F12 and go down, press enter, 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 and once you're at type of grouping, just select ledger wise grouping and press enter. Okay, now you can see all the ledger balances here within the trial balance. One another important report is exceptional reports. Within this again there are further reports. So I will show you negative ledger report. So this is a report wherein it shows some exceptional balances. For example, if you have a debtor, so debtor should always have a debit balance, right? But in certain scenarios which are exceptional, you the debtor can also have a credit balance, right? For example, we have this party Dipali. So what's the scenario, if you can remember what we have studied in the previous two modules, that we made a sale to this party and the party has completely made the payment, but after making the payment and after balancing, the party actually returned us certain goods, so there was a sales return, and hence we issued a credit note, and that's why there is a credit balance even though the party is debtor. And that's what you will find in this report, and you can obviously check them and you can rectify them whether there is any issue. The other report that also I would like to show is TDS reports. So just now in the previous module we have posted one entry, right? We have recorded one entry with TDS, and if you go to form 26Q here, you will find that entry here. So global venture, we have passed the entry of 1 lakh wherein 10,000 was TDS. So you will find the details here. Now let's move on to one another report which is bank reconciliation statement, and that you will find in banking option.
We already know what is bank reconciliation statement. So it's a reconciliation statement in which we try to reconcile two balances. One is the balance that you maintain in your book, basically the balance of bank ledger within your books of accounts. And the other balance is the balance that you see in the bank statement that you receive from bank. Okay, so and to reconcile this, you prepare bank reconciliation statement. So in Tally also, you can prepare this reconciliation statement. You have to visit banking option and then go to bank reconciliation. and here you will find the account that you have created within Tally. So we have created XYZ bank account. So now you can see here that the balance as per company books is shown as 45,000, but the balance as per bank is showing 0. Why it is showing 0? Because at the top you can see the bank dates are not available, so you have to fill it. These are the dates which are reflecting in the bank statement. For example, this is the bank statement. So here you can see the cash deposit is showing at 1st April. So you have to put the 1st April year. Okay, so 1st April. So once you put the date here, below you can see the balance as per bank now is 5,000. You have to put all the dates here which are there in the bank statement. So first is done. Now second, we will skip second for a minute. The third that you see is 60,000 e-transfer from Dipali. So this is the receipt from Dipali. We have it. Yeah, we have already recorded it. So here you will again put the date 1st April. Now the third entry that we have passed within our books is the payment that we have made payment to Global Ventures of 20,000. But in bank statement it is not showing. Why? The reason could be that when you paid to Global Venture, the date was 1st April. But Global Venture has not actually deposited this or presented this check in the bank. Okay. And that's why it's not reflecting in the bank statement. So you have to keep it blank. Now let's go back to one entry that we saw in the bank statement, that is bank charges of rupees 100. So this is not here because we didn't know we have to record it, and bank has already recorded it. And to record the bank charges, you have to press create voucher, select the payment as a voucher type, select account, bank. So why are we recording this entry? Because it's there in the bank statement but not recorded in our books. And in particulars, you have to create a ledger which is bank charges. So let's create it. Alt C is the shortcut, bank charges, and you will put it under indirect expense, and you will keep pressing enter, yes, and put 100 here, and yes, press enter and write the narration. Beam bank charges recorded as per bank statement. Okay, and you have to press enter and accept, yes. And now you can see that 100 is appearing here, and you have to put the date 1st April, and you have to accept it. And now if you open the bank account, you can see balance as per bank is 64,900 and balance as per company books is 44,900. And this, if you try to match with your bank statement, you can see it's matching 64,900, 64,900. And there is also one more option now to automate this. So you are not required to manually enter each and every bank date. You can just import the bank statement that you receive from bank, and automatically the bank dates will get populated. Not just this, if there are any missing entries, like just now we saw that the bank charges were there in bank statement but were missing, so it will also show you or what are the transactions which are available in bank statement but not available in books, and also it states which are the transactions that are not matching here below. So how to do it? For that, first you have to set up the automation. So you have to visit alter, select ledger, select our bank account which is XYZ bank account in Tally, and here once you change this option enable auto reconciliation to yes, you again visit the banking option, go to bank reconciliation, select the bank account, and now instead of manually entering the bank dates, visit import, click on import, and here once you enable there, you will find bank statement option enabled here. And once you click it, it will give you an option to select the bank statement, which you can select. And when you run it, you will get all the dates automatically populated, and for the remaining unbalanced and the remaining unmatched transactions will get displayed below. And this is how you can automate bank reconciliation within Tally. Now friends, let's move on to the last part of Tally accounting, that is maintaining inventory in Tally. So friends, let's first try to understand what is inventory. So you take any business, so within that business, the stock that they hold, either for selling or reselling, that is raw material or finished goods, or the business is holding certain raw materials for using it to make finished goods. So all this stock is known as inventory. So suppose you joined as an account executive in one very big cloth trading firm. So that particular business buy hundreds of shirts every day, multiple varieties, multiple sizes, small, medium, large, double XL, and every day hundreds and thousands of shirts are also sold. So suppose one day a customer calls you and asks for a particular type of 200 shirts, and then what you will do, you will go to the inventory module and you will check whether that particular type of shirt is available or not, and 200 pieces. And this is why inventory management is very important, because you cannot do it manually and you need a system for it. And since there are like thousands of varieties available, you do need a system to maintain it all. And so inventory can be managed within Tally as well. So for the first step, you have to enable the inventory feature. For that, press F11, and here you enable it. Press yes. Integrate accounts with inventory, maintain inventory, both the option should be yes. And enter, keep pressing enter until you reach accept and press yes, enter. Yeah, so now our inventory feature is enabled. Step 2 is we have to create unit. So what is unit? Suppose if you are dealing with a liquid product, let's say milk, so in that the unit of measure would be liter. Similarly, if you are dealing with a product which is, let's say, rice, so the unit of measure would be kilogram. Similarly, for clothes, it would be pieces, right? If someone orders, they will order with 200 pieces or 300 pieces or 20 pieces. So that's why we have to first create the unit. So we'll write PC as a short form and piece as a formal name, and press enter and accept. When you press accept, go back, escape. Now we'll add stock item. Stock item name is male shirt. Let's say size S, small. Okay. Primary, yes. Pieces, yes. Opening balance, no. Female shirt, size small. Piece, yes. We will create one more item, male shirt, size medium, unit piece, and female shirt, size medium. Okay, units we will select piece. Now go back and we will now create group. So we'll write group name as male shirt, yes. Female shirt. Now we will also create one go down. So company might have multiple go downs, so you can maintain the inventory location go down wise. So I will just create one go down, create new, main office go down. Okay. So after creating groups, you can link the products that you have created to the group. For example, we have created stock items of female shirt size medium. This currently is under primary, so we can change it to female shirt. So this is how, when you are dealing with multiple products, you can create a groups like this. This also I will change from primary to female shirt group. For male also I will change it from primary to male shirt group, and last one also I will change from primary to male shirt group. You can also do it in the reverse way. First you can create a group and then you can create a stock item, so that while creating a stock item you can actually tag it to the correct group. We will also add certain stock to it. So go to stock item and let's say go to female shirt size small, and here we'll give an opening stock of 200 shirts, and go down would be main office go down. Okay, and now we'll try to sell it. Vouchers. So friends, the difference is that earlier, when inventory feature was not enabled, it never asked you what you're selling or what you're buying when you are recording sale or purchase. But now at the here you can see so name of item, and there is a big space to add items because we have enabled the inventory. So let's say party name is Dipali. Enter, 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 enter. Ledger is sales ledger, and item name is shirt. Let's say female shirt, small size, not applicable. Quantity, new number. So here go down, we'll select main office go down, and quantity is 20. Piece rate would be 200 rupees per piece, and that's how the amount is 4000 rupees. End, and new reference, keep pressing enter. Narration been sales made. Okay, enter, enter, accept. And now we'll also record one purchase, F9. So supplier invoice number is let's say 04. Party is Global Ventures. Keep pressing enter. Purchase ledger is raw material 1. Product is male shirt size medium. Tracking not applicable. Go down. It went to main office go down. Quantity is 100. Price is 150. And that's how it's 15,000 table. It's automatically calculated quantity into rate. And you can also give narration and press enter, and that's how we will record inventory transactions within Tally. Friends, this brings us to the end of Tally Accountant module. See you in the next module. Thank you so much.